Up, folks? Good evening. Welcome to the D-Lud Golf Channel in the Garage Sim space. We're going to check out this course. It's a brand new one dropped on GS Pro's server. It's called Enmore Golf Club by SGT, a course designer I'm not familiar with, but interested to see what this one's all about. It says it's in South Jordan, Utah, which I think a Utah course might be pretty cool. We'll play 5 holes around here to kind of get warmed up. Then I want to get one of my par 3 rounds out of the way for par 3 tour. So that's what's in store for this live stream. If you're here, drop a chat, say hello. If you're not, check this out in the morning, see how we did, or see if this course is any good. About to pop up here, and we'll take a look. I always like to see new course designers. Man, very wide open for Utah. Thought we'd be up in the mountains, but we are in the valley here. We're looking at like someone's home course here. Honestly, it looks just like Hefner North, my home course, like how far apart all the trees are and stuff and how open it is. And just like this plot of land was certainly just made for golf. So, blue tees today, 5 holes. Try not to suck. And how we do? Be fun. Rigidity F is a new course designer I don't think I've heard. Oh man, I think obviously if it misses that, we're in great shape. Around the corner, staring it down. Now we gotta play some sort of low hook around this pole. I wonder if the net is a collider. I don't think I want to find out. Actually far enough. All right, hands low, finish high, face closed. Trying to turn. Could close the face a little more, but I didn't want to hit that pole again. We're in good shape. Par 5, 109. Oh. The Dodgers are good. Basically a full gap wedge for me. And started at the number 9 in the sky there. Eek. Little Healy. Hand stimp. 35 footer. 9. It's not going to move a ton. Only 8, so it's not going to get there. But we've parred. And I like pars. I don't care what people say. If you have a putt at birdie, then give that one a chance. If you have a putt at birdie and you give it a chance, pars are great. If you have a putt at birdie and you leave it 5 feet short, not the best. But I think a 9's going to get there. If I strike it well. I mean, gosh, this looks... South Jordan, Utah looks a lot like Edmond, Oklahoma. Giving me vibes of my courses for sure. All right, full 9. Ah, that was bad. Little flimsy with the hands there. Ooh, I didn't realize there was out of bounds so close. That could have been bad. Okay, 22. So this weirdo lie, I think it's still gonna play like 20. 30, you loser. Okay, toughy par putt coming up. It's nice to not have anything on the line. Like, I've been pretty obsessed with rising in the world golf rankings in SGT, and I don't really care if I make this or not. For like better or worse, you got to turn the competitive brain off sometimes. I'm still trying to like hit my numbers and get a good read, but man, if something bad happens, I don't care. Tried to hit 8, got 8-4, and pulled it. I might have had a chance if I didn't pull it. All right, bogey. Unfortunately, I think we get the gist of Glenmore Golf Club. It's every hole is going to be like this, I believe. We are certainly at someone's local course in South Jordan, Utah. That's kind of the luck of the draw. I've been clicking on courses long enough. You see places like Utah, Australia, California coast, North Carolina coast, Florida coast, and you tend to click on them because it's gonna you think it could be pretty cool. Like if this course was in those mountains up there or something, then the Glenmore Golf Club in this town would be completely different. Um, if if Bridget EF just made this to so that he could go practice at his home course, then that's totally awesome. And this is a really good job of representing that. Just to do all the houses is pretty cool. So close to being hammered for me. Caveat: hammered with an asterisk, like for little old 40-year-old me. All right, anyway, 270. I mean, no spring chicken, but all right. I'd love to. One. And oh wow. Oh, that sucks. Thought that was fairly decent. Let's chip this in here. I had gone away from my. Oh, could have been nice. All right, 13, par 3. Yeah, this looks. I mean, is this Hefner? This could totally be hole 7 at one of my courses. It's just like this. It's crazy. Same bunkers and everything. All right, just a little chippy 9 should get us there. Oh, or shank it to the right. Shank it. I almost did. We didn't actually. We pushed it. Just a push. We're okay. Doesn't bode well for a par 3 contest, though, to almost shank it and push it. 9-iron. Sometimes taking off some, I need to just like hit this 9 easy. Harder for me. 7.5. 7.5. I hit the number. Run! And it was very good. Distance control there, baby. Bogeyman Bill, you want to do a scramble with me here? Is this good enough? We could do the mantle on this course. Try and catch Hazel. All right, one hole left. It is our tightest hole of the day. Right as Bogeyman Bill said, this thing's wide open. See a fairly tight fairway. Run out a little. Help me help you with yardage. Okay, I'm gonna give it all I got. 3 wood. Oh no, there's freaking water up there. Dang it. Dang it. Boogeyman Bill says I would have to carry you most of the way. Not true. Not true. People think that, and then you come up with a putt that you make that's clutch, or you come up with a drive that's in bounds when I've hit it out of bounds. You only need like 10 good shots to contribute in a scramble, and they just got to be well timed. So no worries. The last 2 people to try have scored -6 and just had like a bogey free -6, and we kind of struggled around there, and we didn't beat the -10 score, but we still had fun. So if you want to, you come on in. We'll schedule it, and it'll be fun regardless of if we do well or not. I don't really care about that, to be honest. Why did I try and pull that left? Like last second, just completely rolled the face. It's okay. We're in a pretty good spot, actually. Let's just think. We'll knock down pitch right at it. Oh, crap. Not great. Hey, scramble people need the short game, Bogeyman. It's not. All I am is short game. Have you watched me play? I can barely get off the tee. My irons are usually hole high, about 20 to 30 yards left or right. And then I do this. This is like my entire MO. Short game. So I think we'll do good. We'll get up next to the hole and we'll have a chance to chip in and putt. Maybe we get -10, maybe we don't. Doesn't matter. Ugh. All right, fun course. Not what I expected, to be honest. I wanted like amazing Utah views and blah 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 blah, but we got mediocre, whatever the heck that was. All right, Iron Horse. No offense to Bridget EF. The courses take so long to do, and I know that course designers are trying to make the course look like the course, not make the course look as amazing as possible for the D-Lud Golf Channel. So that's not the standard. That just wasn't like the most interesting course ever. It was kind of like your neighborhood municipal, which is fine. Need those in the country, you know. All right, we're at 11, soft. We can go after some pin locations. All right, we're gonna maybe get done before midnight. It's gonna be close. You can usually finish these like 20 minutes. That would be best. Shohei, best baseball player to ever live. Not even exaggerating. One of the most impressive sports people I've ever seen in my life. Just the things that he's done has made baseball look way too easy. All right, we're loading. I looked at the yardages, and there's some short ones. There's like a 70-yard one. I saw a guy shot like minus 14 or minus 12 one round. I was like, what the hell? I would love to be, let's set a goal of -2. -2 is about my handicap for the par threes. And I still have to like swing good, so let's just do that. 14. So I hit it with the wind off the oh. All right. Not my best. Okay, it is quite a bit downhill. 16. 42 minus 16 is 28. At 11 stimp. We're looking for like 7. 7.2. 8. Hit it. Hit it. Oh, what a putt. What a putt. That's what I'm talking about. Boogeyman Bill says he played an alt shot with Hazel. Alt shot's tough, though. That's just, it's so much pressure. You feel like you're letting your teammate down, and alt shot's tough. I told Hazel we should do an alt shot. He likes those because they don't take as long. The guy plays more simulator golf than I do, which I honestly didn't think it was possible. Like, I pretty much play every night out here in some form, but he plays a lot. Like 3 live streams a day, 4 live streams a day, plus videos. Like, impressive. All right, smooth 7. Oh, stop trying to flick at it. Stay in bounds. All right, we're okay. So I'll do this thing every once in a while where I'll think my backswing has to really hinge the wrist, and then I try and unhinge it, and I usually thin it like that or heel it, where my good shots, I'll just get better turn and not hinge until I get taller. And I just got to remember that crap. All right, soft greens, so we should be able to stop this one. Bogeyman Bill. How's your setup, Bogeyman Bill? You got a channel? Do you have a YouTube channel? Do I need to start following you as well? What launch monitor do you have? Oh, run out. You suck. Let's see if we can put this in for a par. Not a lot in it, uphill. Hopefully get the break right. It's 26. Oh, had it. Dang it. All right, 140. All right. Just a standard night. Bring it in there. Oh, Toey. Run. Do something. Bounce up there. Right on the fairway. Golly. Bad swing. Okay. Falling forward. Boogeyman Bill answered me back. He's got a channel, some couple videos. And he had the R10. And now you're going Sim Garage for the square. A common pattern, right? The R10 people were like, I can sell my R10 for a couple $100 on eBay and get a square for a couple $100 net. And it does putting, and then I can go inside. Puzzle Rocket's story as well. And you like the square, Bogeyman Bill? You're also a fan? I haven't heard one person really hate on it except for Puzzle Rocket gets a T. I think you should just switch T's. That K2T is like too shiny or some crap. It picks it up as a drive every once in a while. But that's basically all I've seen. I get a misread every once in a while, and this thing's freaking expensive. Bogeyman Bill, are you going to try to do some sort of like pull down? You see the guys who it's a shop during the day, and then they just like move their shop table and like pull the screen down and then flip the turf down, and they're ready to go. Like you're going to do some sort of cool conversion. People are doing all kinds of cool things now with Sims. All right, have a good swing. I'm scared to go outside the hole with these, but I'm going to do it. 13. It did push it. Frustrating. Thanks. Boogeyman Bill says, lacking some club head speed. Aren't we all, though? When I see Bryson or Martin Borgmeyer and their swing speed is like my ball speed, it is very humbling. All right, little 9. Gonna have to start tagging these a little better off here. Yeah, that's not good. Sit in the sand. That toe, so the high toe coming in. You have a frame in the ceiling. and rolls the screen with paracord. Okay, so yeah, you are doing like a cool conversion where you can still use it as a shop. This is my third garage bay, and it's only sim stuff and like a little storage in the corner you can't see. And so that kind of sucks. Like when I want to do any sort of woodworking or construction or projects, I got to move the car out and use that side, which is fine, but definitely a choice, right? Like I could have piled a bunch of cool tools and stuff over here and not had a sim. That's not the way I went. All right, soft greens. Try and spin this up in the air. Moving right along. Okay. A little better contact needed. Get some width. Let's get some balance. Move a little closer to the ball. All things that need to happen here. Oh, wow. Where's that going? Ah. Shallow into out. Horizontal launch 0. So it was closed 2 degrees. Okay. A little all over the place here in this late night round. This is what my swing troll Jerry hates about me. That I hit it horrible off the tee, 23 yards away. Oh, I thought it was more downhill. Oh, it caught it. Thank goodness. And I get a par. All right. And I hit the ball better. Boogeyman build for the, I guess, Roxor Golf. I don't know if you've heard of him. He has made like a little software for your computer that will Bluetooth to your R10, and the R10 will just read the club head speed. First, just trying to grab that one metric and show it to you, but I saw Hosel Rocket do it, and it was kind of cool. The other thing you can do, you can get one of these little PRGR radars, and it'll do club head speed and ball speed. You just set it behind you, and you can kind of track that stuff if it's important to you. I tend to just, as long as the ball's going kind of where I want, and my distances are kind of what I think they should be, then I don't have an ambition to like crank up the digits of club head speed, but maybe someday, maybe when I'm feeling like a little healthier or whatever. All right, 108. Be nice to get this close. wasn't the worst. A little more than that. Uphill. I'm gonna play it there. Play it 22. We're gonna make it. What I tell you, Bogeyman Bill, we're gonna make that crap. Yeah, I used the R10 right in here in this garage with not too much issue either. I had the biggest issue I ever had with the R10 was when I had my computers over here kind of in front of it, and that really pissed it off. Like the spinning fans of the GPUs and of the PCs, it thought it was a ball like all the time. And that was the only thing I ever really changed was I moved all the computer stuff back here where the cameras are, all down here. And so the R10 wasn't in the way, and it worked pretty much flawlessly. I even did comparison videos with it and the Unicore iMini, and it was very close, like 2.5% off of most metrics or less. 1%, 0.5%. Like I did this whole spreadsheet on it. And the R10 is just like an amazing device for when it was made, how cheaply it was offered, and the capabilities it has. I'm still kind of impressed by it, you know? All right. I've been pulling everything. Let's just lean into it. It. Now, the first one we hit good. Basically all day. It obviously goes too far because we weren't used to that. All right, that one was right out of the middle. Tempo was good. It really straightens out after it does that, though. I'll do one more. It's a 25-foot putt. Like 6.5. 6.8 is the dream number. 6.9. Get there. Oh. It might have gone if I had it. Ooh, this is a pretty hole. Iron Horse gave us a little glimmer here. All right, can't really go super long here. Oh, just a short one. Noise. Noise. Make this. Come on. Yeah, Bogeyman Bill backing up what I said. The R10 and the Square also show very similar data. So that's two different devices independently verifying Garmin R10's data is pretty freaking good for 600 bucks. Kind of insane. All right, we didn't give it enough last time, right? Scared. I'm gonna go one more. Go one more, and I'm gonna hit 13. All right. Yes. Got one. All right. Come on. Just getting warmed up. Come on. Oh, sit. Sit. Dang it. Came super hard at it. Oh, new person in the chat. Oh, they triple threat. Roy. 2 nights in a row joining. Welcome. And thank you. Can't see. There we go. Let's see. Lay triple threat Roy asked a question on the premiere last night, and I had fallen asleep, and I saw it this morning. You asked if my short game was like uh, a lot of practice, or if it was something I was like just kind of gifted with. And I'll tell you what it was. Is when I was like 10, 11, 12, I had my dad's set of like old ass clubs that were half hickory and a couple of those like Wilsons with a little wax front on them. And the only thing I could really do is go in the backyard and chip and not hit any houses and stuff. And so I literally lived with like 10, 20-yard chips uh, for basically like 10 years before I ever went out to a driving range and hit full clubs. And so chipping and I'm not a good putter. Don't get me wrong there. I've just recently been working on putty, but little chips have just been something that was like my only option for golf for a very long time as a kid. And so I've always thought this kind of stuff was pretty easy, whereas a lot of people get over it and they get really tense and worried and try and make things happen. Where if you just put the club on the back of the ball at like a decent little tempo, it kind of does what you want. So that's my theory on chipping, is that I kind of got stuck in that when I was little. Oh my god, I spun around. Holy crap, good thing I didn't hit it. I'm trying to aim a little left. Okay, right here. All right, 10. Oh, I forgot it was soft greens. I'm gonna have to give it a little more than that. And then don't get me wrong, I don't even think I'm that good at short game. Like, I think statistically, strokes gained and stuff, that's definitely my best category. But I wouldn't consider myself like good or super good or anything. Um, and then it's different outdoors too. Like actually hitting off of grass and different lies and stuff like that is always adds another dimension. So I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, is what I'm saying, because I really think golf is the most humble sport ever, and it makes me think that I'm not good at it all the time. So, so like, just let's preface with that. Like any compliment on short game is, I take it very appreciatively. All right, good par save. We get one on the green. Let's see. An 8 iron. Can get an 8 iron on the green. This is a club I usually like. Stephen L. back again. What's up, man? I'm weird, also, by the way. Just in general. A little like eccentric up there. Crap. Why do I. What is going on today? Ugh. Oh, I think I'm going early. Don't do that. All right, little right, little downhill. Gotta get it there. 18. Run out, man. I forgot about the deep rough that time. Oh, he's answering me. No, I think honestly it's a mental thing. Like the people, my friends and stuff who I play with, who get yippy around the green or top it or whatever, it's because they're strangling the crap out of the club and they're nervous. And I think it does a whole lot of good to just act like hitting it from here to there is maybe the easiest thing you'll ever ask me to do with a golf club. Like, I did it. You know, like, so just changing the mindset, I think, is big. The Garmin R10 software, they're not updating anymore, Stephen L. That's for sure. They've moved on to the Garmin R50. I believe the Garmin Golf app will still update, but the firmware for the R10, I believe, is capped. If I read that correctly, like a year ago. And the Garmin Golf app, I think, is going to be sunset for something else. For the proprietary like R50 stuff, I don't know if that's true either. They're kind of falling behind now with Square and with the launch monitor that was made in the guy's garage. Like, there's some other options out there now. I always play these wrong. I'm gonna go back. What's 7? Yep. All right. All right, hole 12, 106. I definitely have some like go-to thoughts when I chip, and then the thing that I think is hard to teach and hard to explain is like how to set this on the ground where that leading edge gets under the ball but that doesn't hit the ground, and how to swing where you can just kind of flip it. You hear people say use the bounce, use the bounce, use the bounce. I used to get so freaking mad at like YouTube instructors and Instagram reels and crap where they're just like, all right, now use the bounce. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Use the bounce. And it took me a long time to figure out how to swing where the bounce like hits the ground the whole time. And that way, even if you hit a little early or a little late, you still get decent contact and direction. So that's another part of it, I think, is really hard to explain and certainly hard to feel. And people, when they chip, they want to hit the ball first. They always hear that too. Hit the ball first, hit the ball first. Like, not really. Hit the ground under the ball. And if I can just hit the ground under the ball, that ball's going to go in the air. Like, that's going to be a fact, you know? So I think people are too steep. They get up here and they go, ah, that's no way to do it. And then the bounce and all that stuff. I saw, yeah, and finish your swing. The Bogeyman Bill is 100% right. The stab at the ball is like a very amateur golf thing that doesn't work very well. Like, it's really hard to time that up to where you clip the ball and then the ground and gets all that spin. And like, pros will almost never do that shot. They'd rather open the club up and just like flick it forward and get spin that way. Okay, we gotta get this one close. This is a distance I want to get like really good at. Not bad. Man, I really cannot mess a chip up now, by the way. You guys, you guys really effed me there. I got like 6 more holes, and if I'm off the green and I skull one, then everything I said is just going to mean absolutely nothing. Be pretty funny, though. If I skull one across the green, feel free to just like lay into me in the chat as a complete fraud. I think it's only this much. That might be more. Let's drip it in. 13. Oh man, come on. Little birdie action. Here's the short one I was thinking about. 76. This might be the shortest hole picked for a par 3 tour, you know? All right, pretty straightforward. Shoulder high, sand wedge, right at it. Gave it a chance. Gave it a chance. All right. Do. Just at the beginning. All right, I'm gonna play it there. I don't like it, but I'm gonna play it there. I do like it. Come on. Start pouring them in here. Get a pitching wedge there. I think so. All right. Some width. Width in the backswing. Follow through. We got a good kick. Another one. I'm a little scared. I'm gonna do it though. 13 and a half. Another one. Let's go. All right. Keep it going. Pitching wedge. Come on. Sit. Woo. Feeling pretty good here. All right, from 90. We keep it going. Keep it wide. Full swing. Sit. I don't think it's that much. It's gonna be cruising up the hill at 24 and a half. No. Oh man. Why? I wanted that so bad. Could have been on freaking NBA Jam Fire. Stephen L saying short game in real life is bad. Only carries a pitching wedge and a sand wedge. I mean, maybe you need to be a lob wedge guy. Get yourself like a 64 degree with like 15 bounce and just sit there and putt with it. And you'll see it just pop straight up in the air. And you can start putting a little harder. And you'll get like 5-10 yarders. Sometimes they'll, if you get like a knifey, like a Volkey or something. So let me show you what I did. I had like a Volkey, right? Pretty small top line, pretty buttery, great for professionals to make awesome contact and blah blah blah. I switched to my wedges more like this. Like this is the Callaway CB, this is my sand wedge. More forgiving, bigger, a little more bounce. So those were changes I made with my wedges when I started to not have great ones. Travis, I don't think I led proximity. I was third by the end of the week, second. I did see that though, because sometimes I'll go check all the stats um, and see if I was close. I did have a near hole in one on last week's par three, and I was the closest to that. But no, I don't think I ended up being the leader. That would have been pro tour probably. Last week, I can't imagine anyone was close to any of those pins on the Sunday or Saturday locations. They were so ridiculous. I hit a shot into 12 that landed, was going to bounce and roll like towards the pin, and instead it landed and went right and then came back in the water. It's like in the thing. Yeah, thanks, man. I had so much fun playing the Masters. Like people in our orbit, the golf sim community people, they were complaining a lot about the conditions and whatever. I was just having so much fun playing it. Like it was tough for sure, and I kept making the same mistakes over and over, same bunkers, same trees, and whatever. But it was fun to have such a hard course. Like they set the harbor, the RBC up this week so easy. Oh, nice, dude. Travis Cook said he had a hole in one on the par three tour. They triple threat Roy. I think you can, when you launch GS Pro, there's a button there on the Unicore that says launch GS Pro with view, and that brings up view in the background, and that will record all your shots with. But you have to like go to view to review it. So I think that's how that works. All right. I think like right at 79 is fine. Good land. Not my best. I can see why someone shot so low on this. Like these are maybe the easy after last week. These putts seem so easy and makeable. All right, 19. Let's make it 20. Ram it in there. Yep. Come on. One more hole, one more shot. Let's make it happen. One more 9-iron. I still have dishes to do tonight. Freaking 12:30. You guys got me talking about golf, my favorite thing. You got me teaching wedge lessons over here. I'm a big guy on equipment though, so if you want to talk about equipment and like what equipment you should go for when you're looking for used clubs at Golf Galaxy and crap like that, that's what I'm really passionate about. I spent like 2 years just buying and selling and hawking golf clubs and garage sailing, and really got good at just like hitting every different kind of club. And I think that really helped my game actually, because it was like you got to figure out how to have a good swing instead of just like learning how to hit your one club one way. That makes sense. So I probably had like 1,000 clubs through this garage in my last house. All right, one more. Come on. 143. Oh, it's a little short. Very short. It's going to be a long putt. Dang it. Chunked it. This would be psycho to make, though. What I really want to happen. 16 plus 53 is... what? God, I can't think. It's just 69. Ooh, 69. Giggity giggity. All right, it's got to be hit hard. 13 miles per hour. That's rough. $13. It's pretty straight. Stay straight. Ah. That was a good run. A 22 on the back, eh? 25 on the front. 47. That might be my best 7. Yeah, I think that's my best round on par 3 tour. I'm gonna totally jack my handicap. Oh. Take a look at some stats, shall we? On the round 1, we got 9 pars, 8 birdies, a great day there. 12 greens, so 12 birdie putts. 22 putts total. A change in handicap of 2.5 and 181 feet of putts. That's a lot. Made a couple bombs. Sweet. A couple 20-footers and stuff too. That bogey hurts now. Like, ouch. Could have just been 8 under. That's nice. Okay, I gotta do dishes. I gotta... what else I have to do? Turn all this crap off. Check some baseball highlights. And I'll be back with SGT and round 2 of this par 3 tour, which, I mean, we might be in contention for like a top 10. Yeah, Travis, you're on the other side of the world, so you're ready to get your night started. I'm getting my night. See you later. But let's do, I still want to do a scramble with you, man. If you're still listening, hit me up. Do you have Discord? You can do Discord, or we can talk in the comments of this video or whatever. But let's do a scramble for my scramble series where I can just stay up late and you can hop on when you're ready. So let's make that happen. We'll see everyone else. Thanks for jumping in. Lay Triple Roy and Steven and Bogeyman Bill for sure. Thanks for staying up late, guys, and we will see you later.